Hello friends, let's look at method overriding in Java. We can override a method from a superclass in a subclass if the signature of the method in a subclass is same as that of a superclass. That is, name, number and type of parameters and the return type of both the methods should be same. The subclass method is called as overriding method and a superclass method is called as overridden method. The return type of a overriding method can also be a subtype of the overridden method's return type, and this subtype is called as covariant return type. That is, the return type of a subclass method can be a subclass instance or subclass object of the return type of that of a superclass return type. Suppose you have an animal as return type of a superclass method and dog is a subclass of animal. Since dog extends animal, then the return type of a subclass can be dog, and this is called as covariant return type. That is a subtype of a return type of superclass method. And the access level of the overriding method cannot be more restrictive than that of the overridden method. This we will see in an example. And the static method in a subclass hides the static method of the same signature present in the superclass. That means if you have the static method in a subclass and superclass, both having the same signature, then the static method in a subclass hides the static method of the superclass. Now let's look at the example of a overriding method. Here we have rectangle and circle. These are subclasses of shape class, and we are overriding the draw method of a shape class. The signature of a draw method in shape is same as that of a draw method in rectangle and in circle. So the draw method in rectangle and circle, they override the draw method of a shape. Here we are printing the strings like in for rectangle we are printing drawing rectangle, and for circle we are printing drawing circle. Now in this test method class we are creating an instance of shape and calling it draw method, which calls the draw method of a shape class. Here the shape instance variable is pointing to a rectangle class instance, and this draw method would call the draw method of a rectangle class, which prints draw rectangle. And here we are making the shape reference variable to point to the instance or the object of a circle class, and this draw method will call the draw method of a circle class which prints drawing circle. Now let's execute this program and look at the results. As we said earlier, first draw will display general shape, second draw will execute a draw method of the rectangle class, and third draw method would execute the draw method of a circle class. This is method overriding in Java. Now let's make some changes here. Let's try to make this private. Now we will get an error, compile time error, which says that you cannot reduce the visibility of the inherited method from shape. So the access level cannot be reduced when you are overriding a method, but you can increase or you can make the access level more visible in the subclasses. For example, if I make it protected in the overriding methods, it can be made public. Also, we saw that the overriding method return type can be a subtype of the overridden method's return type, and this subtype is called as covariant return type. Let's look this through the example. Now let's change the return type of the draw method in superclass to red. If you remember, the red class is a subclass of color and dark red is a subclass of red color. In this case, red is a superclass and dark red is a subclass. Now we'll try to make the return type of the subclass, that is rectangle, to dark red. We'll return the instance of dark red class through the draw method of a rectangle class, and this is allowed here, and this is nothing but the covariant return type, or we can say this subtype is called as a covariant return type. That's all about method overriding in Java. Thank you.